Hello, hello, hello. I'm back. I'm still forgetting to unmute my gosh dang microphone. But I'm back. It's been weeks. But I got busy and streaming is so fun, but it's very hard to start doing it again once you've stopped. Now, nope. I'm fucking everything up. Nope. You. I want you to be different. It doesn't look like it wants things to be different right now, so I'm just gonna let it be. I'm just gonna let that one be, actually. Let it be. Okay, no, I can't. The copyright. They already got so mad at me about Kingdom Hearts, but we're not talking about them right now. They don't matter right now. What matters is my gay attorneys! Yay! Yay! Wah! Wah! I love them. I love them so much. And completely different gay characters. Yeah. Don't get them confused. These are different gay characters, but they have similarities in convolutedness, and we're gonna get to the bottom of them, because we might be able to finish this case today. It's a little ambitious, but we might be able to. But certainly not if I keep rambling on instead of playing the ding-dang game. So let's start. Because you got nothing way to go. Black and silver-haired guy couple versus a brown and silver-haired gay couple. Like, listen. Hey, bestie, how you doing? Okay, so we left off with, also, hi, Skits. I saw you and talked to you, but I didn't say hi. Just bring up his dad one more time. Maybe this time it'll really stick. So last time we found out that Edgeworth thinks he killed his dad. Accidentally. But we think... But we know that Edgeworth thinks this, and has been blaming himself for it for the past 15 years. He's very normal now. Oh, bestie. You just need to walk it off. Alright, and I think that the other thing that was left off with, which was, like, if there's anything suspicious, you should go talk to Grossberg, aka the most suspicious person here. Oh my god, I didn't freaking... Oh my god. I'm a mess. Alright. Just toss a few guns around and get over his fear. Nothing can go wrong. Precisely. It's just smart. Oh, the music isn't on. I was about to turn it up. Mr. Grossberg, you're actually in your office for the first time ever. Hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened. It's Mr. Edgeworth. He. I see! So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's our recap. That's pretty much it, yeah. It's only a dream. Only a dream! I wonder. Yeah, I bet you fucking do, you wrinkly old fuck. What? kind of weird of you to spill Edgeworth's secrets to the first guy you found. True. So I think that, like, we ran into him and he said something that's like, if you need help, come talk to me. So it kind of sounded like he had some inside knowledge, so I guess that's why we're here. But this guy has, like, basically no relationship to Edgeworth, I'm pretty sure. Like, he's a defense attorney who taught our mentor and then totally left our mentor's sister to get convicted of her murder, because he sucks. If he didn't, it'd be really awkward. Wow, thanks for the goss. Anyway, what the fuck? Wow, that sucks. That sucks. I'm happy that happened to you. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled? Because our bestie's in prison! Well... Also, consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. And he has had PTSD for 15 years. Things are going great for my boyfriend. Yogi is the name of the bailiff who was originally the suspect for Miles' dad's death. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. And now the guy who maybe orchestrated this murder. Yes. Or at least was the one setting out. Yeah, it's a little unclear so far. We're very curious about this character. As you imagined. Yeah, he had a letter telling someone to kill someone. Yeah. Not a good dude. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. Ain't that shit crazy? No. I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. He hit the unlucky dice roll for real, as the youths would say. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? Oh, actually, he might know Edgeworth by his dad, because Edgeworth's dad was a defense attorney. He was a defense attorney without peer, meaning me. I wasn't his peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. What if we just talk to his dad using a spirit medium? That would be crazy! And torment Edgeworth further! Yeah, it really would suck if you someone who was like, damn kid, why'd you shoot me? Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. Damn kid, nice shot. JK, I died, but really nice shot. My sister? Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And? He lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. I think the despair might have been from being trapped in the elevator, less so than losing one case. Glad to hear that, like, he takes it seriously, but I think the despair might have come from a different source.
When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. I said, why not a spirit large? You know, the bigger the better. That was your mother, Misty Fay. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent.
That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. Okay, but as they understand the crime, he did shoot Miles' dad. He shot Miles' dad, Miles dead. But it wasn't on purpose, and it was due to temporary insanity. So, like, if we believe the events as the court does, then she was right. She was. This is fucked up. They hate to see a woman succeed.
That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet, now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him.
I don't believe it. No, you're gonna try and convince me. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son from beyond the grave?
It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless.
I suppose so. Do I have shit to give you? Yeah.
Oh, so this is the letter.
He just starts ripping it up.
This is normal. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond.
But why kill Robert Hammond?
Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own.
Huh? His own sake? How does that work? I don't even get paid half the time.
He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability.
But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter?
Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Huh?
You'll understand soon enough. Wait! I can just tell you now instead of being so fucking cryptic, I guess.
What is it?
This letter.
I've seen this handwriting somewhere before. A long time ago. Why would you handwrite it? What the fuck? But if he's clear, the drama would be gone. You know what? That's so true. Why the fuck would you write a murder instruction booklet in your own fucking handwriting? That's crazy. That's crazy work.
Whose handwriting was this?
It was Gregory Edgeworth's.
Do you have any idea who wrote this?
Hey Skits, do you have any idea who wrote it? We've got Miles Edgeworth, our defendant. We've got Yanni Yogi, our missing man. We've got Manfred von Karma, the bitchy attorney that we're up against. Let's see. Do I have any idea who wrote this? Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with you, because he's the only one that could have written it. Oh, damn, I was doing this. Could it be Manfred von Karma?
Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this?
Well, I'm not sure, but it was one of the options.
Von Karma. Von Karma. Wait! You're right, my boy! This is Von Karma's handwriting! We did it! We've done it, gamers! I'm sure of it!
The music stopped, that's how you know you got it.
I used to see it all the time on court reports.
What? But that means... The one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was...
Correct! Manfred von Karma himself!
What does this mean, then? Also, remembering that Von Karma is the mentor / like adoptive father figure of Miles Edgeworth. Just to keep that in mind as we are finding out, oh, apparently he set up this whole scheme to get Miles thrown in prison for life. Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Anything else to say to me?
Gregory Edgeworth? He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss.
He killed his father to make Edgeworth the greatest prosecutor in the world. I love that, like, time travel Batman-esque philosophy for this. Listen, he had to die. Oh, the freaking Spider-Verse, it's a canon event. Your dad has to die.
I wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive.
Why do you say that?
This incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow.
You need a villain to fuel his hatred.
So tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one, but 2 trials.
And for the villain, a sacrifice must be made. This is when we realize, aha, it's the system that's a problem.
All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I check my phone real quick. However, I'm afraid the damage the DL6 instant has done will never be erased.
You want to talk about birds?
Quite sorry. I do not like to talk about birds.
Oh, no. Pointed a gun at him, he didn't care. Cool.
She was a beautiful woman. I'm truly sorry about what I did.
Oh, right, because... Oh, right. Huh? I love the idea that you're just carrying the gun around. Like, it's in a Ziploc baggie, but we are just holding it, and, like, every time we show it to someone, we, like, hold it high. The handle and, like, point it at him, like, do you know what this is? Huh? Sorry about what? Not even a bag, you just whip it out! They won't have Edgeworth's fingerprints on it. It has mine! Just in your pocket. I think I'll stay out of this one.
In any case, it's good that the one shooting isn't Miles.
You bet it's good! I can't believe the fiendish planning that went into this murder. And we almost fell right into his trap. What a creep. So true. Yeah. How do you feel about a lawyer? Well, I agree. You have nothing to add to lawyer.
If it truly was Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father.
He's kind of been useless. Yeah, that's Grossberg's whole thing. Yeah, he's there to... He's elucidated nothing new. Yeah. He's basically there to kind of provide a little backstory, provide a lot of nothing, and then apologize for, like, some deeply depraved failings of his humanity. That's, like, what... If you missed something as well, I'm guessing. Yeah. Yeah, it is a good recap. He's not one of the characters that really sticks with me.
He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty.
Oh no! But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare.
That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son.
He kept the tapes in his secret vault. Oh no. Oh no. What do you mean?
It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court. And Von Karma did win, because if you hadn't been paying attention, he always wins all the time. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred.
The motherfucker stabbed him! What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma?
Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial.
He got the Call of Duty 360 no-scope angles of Edgeworth shooting his father. He's got the security tapes. It's like, I'm sure I'll use this eventually.
But Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusations stood.
Faulty evidence? It's edited with System of a Down in the background.
It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor, which tells me a lot more about the quality of the judges than it does about his quality. Doesn't speak very well for the defense attorneys either, but still.
Yeah, and the defense attorney, yeah, that's what I'm saying, like, Judge has, like, the end-all, but I'm doubting that the other defense attorneys were really stepping up to the plate to try and do anything. This guy certainly wouldn't. Jury as well? Not in this game. No jury in this game. It's a big thing. It's just the judge for us. We just have to convince one old man.
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow. Petty. Oh, so judge, jury, and executioner this old man is. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. He was all, like, on chaise lounges going, oh my! Like a delicate maiden, he would fall on the cushions. Surely the sea air would help him.
Good thing he's super hard to push over. He has a strong backbone. It works like a spring. No, that's Phoenix. Phoenix has a backbone that works like a spring. A vacation? He knows how to vacation?
Yes, an unusual event for the man, as you surmised. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
Well, he hasn't lost since. Is that an innuendo? Now listen here! I'm getting the spray bottle! Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya.
In any case, back to what a bitch was saying. That was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot.
She is the daughter of a law firm. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? I mean, it's not like... Bro, I know, I could tell you this one. I had a really good stream a while ago. And then, coming back to stream was a little tough, because I was like, oh no. What if there are that many people again and I can't keep them entertained? That'll feel bad. If you have a good record, taking a vacation is what perfectionists do. Like, this isn't... It went really nice and they were all very nice. But then I went away for a week, so I got rusty. And then I came back and I was like, oh, maybe I'll stream? Then I was like, that sounds a little scary right now, actually. Maybe I'll stream later. Maybe I'll wait later till they've all forgotten about me. We're functioning out here. Fair enough. What do we do, Nick? Long Karma's going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. I love we hear the table thump noise, but where we are standing, what the fuck could he have hit? That coffee table is behind Maya. The desk is behind Maya. Did we hit the wall? Did we do a white boy hit the wall? Going back to your roots in the straight lawyer sagas.
Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's manslaughter, actually. I'm pretty sure actually accidental murder is manslaughter. I'm pretty sure they're actually... well, that's manslaughter. See, that's what I've been saying. See? This guy's stupid. He is a lawyer. He taught our mentor, who then taught us, but she was a woman and capable, so we learned from her. But yeah, he fucking sucks. Murder requires intent. So true. Like... Bro, killing someone is still killing someone, even if it's accidental. But we have different words for different kind of killing for a reason. It's so little boys don't have to grow up thinking they murdered their dad. I know that. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. And my love for him. I can't believe he'd kill someone. If it was an accident, then it's not a matter of his character. But I could imagine that if Edgeworth, in fact, had killed his dad that way, I feel like he'd be more fucked up. Actually. Like, more than he is. I feel like he would have been worse. So, if that's what you're going on, like that vibe, I can get that. But Nick... Like, when he said, I don't think that Edgeworth is capable of shooting someone, when he was talking about it's hard for him to get even more fucked up, oh, trust me, you're gonna see some crazy prosecutors in these games, and some of them make Edgeworth look downright normal. Oh, I don't know what I was saying. Love to hear it. Yeah, they're very fun. I think that Edgeworth is my second favorite of all of the prosecutors. I know there's a whip lady who whips the judge. Guess who else she whips? Guess who else is just allowed to do that for some reason?
But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave.
Freaky polycule? I don't care. I don't care about his dead dad. I don't care about his nightmares. I don't care about it. I know him. I met him when I was 9 and he was nice to me. I know him. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright. All I care about is how he makes me feel. If you say so, I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest.
Mr. Grossberg, you're being useful. For once. Thank you.
I can't promise anything. I've never been useful a day in my life. I'm not about to start now, sonny. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. I knew it was a lot to expect from you. Never looked at them myself, can barely read. The police materials. I sense a destination. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. Okay, yes, let's get... Wrong. Sorry, but wrong. Did he give us anything that... No, he didn't. Criminal Affairs Department. I want to know about the affairs all of your criminals are having. Give me the goss.
There's hardly anyone here. They're all having affairs.
Everyone must be out having affairs. Or looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe is pounding the pavement for real. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Casually uses again, so that you know I was allowed to before. It's very subtle. Can we go in again?
Or looking to have affairs. Oh, that's what this police officer was hoping for. Well, no, I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there now anyway. This police station is run like a goddamn shit show. You can go in as long as he's there.
Von Karma?
Yes, he just arrived, actually. Von Karma's in the records room! Run! Nick, let's run! We gotta Sonic go fast! There are 2 full-time employees. For real. Gimme!
Dusty as always.
Well, he's not gonna, like, take away the dust. He will add his own dust. The judge and that one officer. It's so true. And the judge is like, I'm done for the day. Fuck all y'all. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they haven't had time to clean.
What's wrong, Nick?
Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't in here. Von Karma. Hey, what's that? Hey, what's that? Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Everyone else is contracted. Yeah, budget cuts, man.
Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says, unsolved cases. Evidence.
You must have so few unsolved cases, if it could all fit in that one little drawer. Unsolved cases, you say? Phoenix's eyebrow goes up.
Nick! The file for DL6. It's completely empty.
Dun dun dun! Who could have foreseen the one useful thing that Grossberg gave us was fucking useless after all? What? The rest don't make it to trial since the lawyers get killed.
What are you doing in here?
Ick! Oh, we're seeing you from the front. This is strange. I hate your stupid earrings. You're not cool enough for those earrings, dude. This guy looks like a vampire? Yeah! He sucks like one, too. Von Karma?
Phew! How did you know my name?
Huh?
Have we met?
He sucks like one too is a way to phrase it. And I'll leave it that way. What you imagine is up to you. Good luck and Godspeed. What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team? Ahem. I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They are like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edward's mentor. I'm into it when Edward talks like this, but not so much when you talk like this. You've got a, seriousness to it that is not hot, like my boyfriend. And also, I hate you. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism.
He also doesn't blink and he removed his eyelids. All my homies hate him.
Just like his father. Always second rate.
Mr. Von Karma, I'll kill you. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? He turned you down, didn't he?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? Because...
Oh, because...
Guys, here's who I am. Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record.
How observant, Phoenix.
Humph.
He's so smiley. I was not expecting that. I've played this before. I've seen this before. I didn't remember him being so fucking manically smiley at me. So you did. But what I don't get is... why did you take his son on your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival? You don't know it was his most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial.
Let's see if my prediction was correct. Hey Jedi, what's up? Hey, thanks for making it. We have just got back from talking with Grossberg, who was like, I'm super useless. But you should check out the records room because I recognize the handwriting on the murder instruction sheet. And do you want to know whose handwriting it was? Why, yes! That absolute fossil, that mummy-ass bitch himself, Mr. Manfred von Karma. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone give him a hand. He's crazy! So that's suspicious. And then we found out that Although he has a perfect record from, cheating the entire time. Clap, clap. So even though he has this perfect record, one time he got, dinked on faulty evidence. He still won the case, but he, got a penalty for it. And then apparently he was so, distraught that he had to, go to the seaside and take a vacation afterwards. Just a little cheating. It's just a little cheating between lawyers. It doesn't really count. So, he's very sus and also annoying, and we just found him in the records room because they let us in because he's in here. They're like, we trust him, it's fine. And now he didn't recognize us because he doesn't remember defense attorneys, and yet he does remember Miles' dad. He's the most normal guy. I mean, look at him. Yeah, he's totally normal, and I keep looking at his fucking eyes, and they're real scary. Those are really scary. So that's what you missed on Glee. His teeth look like I have one big tooth. That would be so funny.
It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long.
He remembers victims but not defense attorneys, eh? Yeah, I guess. Interesting. I doubt he remembers many of them, anyway.
Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? Ooh.
You're quite the researcher.
Oh, I should have given him the fucking British.
If you've done your work so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Hey, so why'd you write this murder letter? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. So I said this. I mentioned this when we gave it to Grossberg, because, we also did just give him this super important evidence that even the police haven't found, I don't think. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it.
So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
Walking up the murder and asking, did you commit murder? Yeah, so in one of the other cases, Phoenix did a similar thing, which was he found a bunch of evidence that incriminated this guy, and so he just went to the guy and was like, hey, my boss was, collecting evidence that incriminates you. Do you want to tell me about that? And the guy was like, no, I'm gonna punch you in the face, and then I'm gonna have you thrown out, and then, oh, I've already destroyed the evidence, by the way, and then I'm taking your ass to court, because I'm rich and can do that shit. So Phoenix has not learned his lesson. Phoenix has not learned anything. He's very distressed right now. He's lost his comfort, Edgeworth, and he's very distressed. What? Nick! What is that thing? Holy shit! A stun gun? For self-defense, usually. Are there not security cameras in this room? I was so sure he was about to pull out a gun on me. That would have been so funny. This escalated. Yeah, and honestly, I feel more comfortable with him looking like that, because now he just looks evil. I'm used to him just looking evil. They got rid of them to fund the judge's 13th vacation this year. Guess we're not in the US. Guess we're not in Kansas anymore, Toto. They got stun guns instead of guns. Indeed. 600,000 volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600,000? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it, usually. Now, give me the letter. I'm just saying there's two of us. All we need is for Maya to kick him in the shin, and then I run away with the letter. I'm in the police station. I can literally show it to the cop who's right outside. Even though I wouldn't do that, I don't trust it. This scene is great. I would run out and find Gumshoe, and I'd tell Gumshoe. But, actually, I'd probably show it to Edgeworth again and be like, hey, is this your mentor's fucking handwriting? No! No! What are you? Nick, run! Ah! Oh. I think that my plan happened, but I don't think it went as good as I thought it might. Ah! Maya! Out of my way! I'm okay. Phoenix just stood there. He's not young and spry anymore. He got us. The letter's gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence. All of it. Back to having no clues. Maya told him to run and he just did nothing. I mean, yeah. That sounds like Phoenix. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? No one found them! Maya! The cop literally said you're okay in there as long as Von Karma's in there. Didn't he see Von Karma walk out and be like, hey, did you let those other people know they should leave? Or did he not check on them afterwards? Are there no security cameras in the police station? Which can show that he totally just assaulted us. Like, please? I get his ass thrown in jail for one night, he loses the trial, I win! Maya, open your eyes! Maya! The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Yeah, are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up at all. Maya! There has to be some way I can help her. I'd better do something about her self-confidence first. I think we've already established once you get let into the evidence room, the cops in this station just don't conduct any supervision. It would fucking seem so. Maya. She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? She's been shot! DL6 incident. Evidence number 7. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. She jumped him! DL6 bullet stashed in a pocket. Wow, we really did just stash in a pocket. How did she get this? When she tackled him, I think is the idea. That, she jostled it and managed to, like, grab onto something while she was trying to get him. Get his ass. Equivalent exchange! I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Presumably I'll also say things to you now, but, whatever. Also, you both lost evidence and no one cares. Yep! They do not give a shit. December 28th, 9:51 a.m. This is it. Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick! Yeah, thanks, Maya. Hi, baby girl! Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard. Yeah. Von Karma doesn't look like the type of person who would push someone too far. Ah! What are you doing right? Sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, it wasn't right, it was her. Yeah, you still carrying residual static electricity? You'd really better have that checked. He's a nice old man. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Just a little physical drama between friends. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. What? Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Oh. Whoa, yeah, pal! What's gotten into that girl? Detective Gumshoe! Morning, Mr. Edgeworth? Good morning. How did it go, Detective? Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember. And I'm gonna prove it! Okay, so she's actually zapping people with residual electricity. Maya really needs to get that. Yeah, she should probably get that checked out, but they're in the, well, she's in the I don't have any family and therefore no insurance phase. Although I don't know how bad the insurance would be in, like, 2016 fake Japan. Probably not great, but probably still better than here. Anyway. And she's an unlicensed lawyer. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready.
Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
Come on! Don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
Right. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
Very well. Please bring the witness into the courtroom. Wow, normally you're like, don't talk to them.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness? Why did you run away yesterday? Why did you lose your memory?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well. Please begin your testimony, I guess.
Witness testimony.
I'm real sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi, you're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Okay, so one statement already kinda jumped out at me. Yeah. You're real sorry. You're real sorry. And now we're going to save scum. Cool. How about... Oh, fuck, he took the letter! God damn it! Oh. Paul. She's the one who says remember DL6, right? Nope. I did it bad. Blah, blah, blah. Too early. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. Oh. Wait, was I on the wrong... I was on the wrong... fucking... Okay. Now will Polly work? She sure don't, folks. She sure don't. Polly is useless to me. Damn. Okay. Motive. He needs a motive. Robert autopsy. Remembered leg. Pistol bullet. Pistol. Violent DL6? No. Aw, man. Now I look stupid. Alright. Come on, old man. We can do this. Oh, maybe I need to, like, press some stuff. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible!
Humph. I'm glad you've come to your senses, Mr. Wright. Very well, witness. Please continue.
Okay. So probably I need to, like, check stuff. Food? Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. How do you afford those? They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker's shack, where Polly was? Well, I kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. I see. So he was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with it. Oh, if I sit like that, then it makes... thing going. Nope, that's not what I meant. I know this. I hit... Aren't we all, Your Honor? Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. 'Cause I've been... No, I've Let's press. Then why did you leave?
He's just about to say why. Is it so hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking?
If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. Yeah, get his ass, Phoenix. I'd call what you did running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do! Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. Okay, so I've pressed all of them now. Except the last one. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? Can we get Maya to sneak up on Von Karma and give him a friendly pat on the back during intermission? That would be awesome. He comes back to life after being in a vegetative state this whole time.
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be this same thing over and over until the trial ends. What if you just kidnap the witness and force a confession? Well... Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Yes, of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor.
Ho! Ho! Now this is interesting. I would like to know myself. So, who is he?
Don't play dumb, Von Karma! Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name. It's Gregory Edgeworth. It's Yogi Bear. Hey, boo-boo. His name is Yogi Bear, a former park bear. Yogi? Why does that seem familiar? Oh! Yadi Yogi from the DL6 incident! It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous case. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. I can never remember how to do the... Yeah, it's close enough.
Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright.
He was on heroin instead of horse tranquilizers, which is why he can remember.
This man, this witness, is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating! However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof.
Didn't they have to get, like, fingerprinted to work in the courthouse? Can we test his fingerprint?
And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory.
This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, no, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints! Whoa! Whoa! Holy shit! Holy shit! I forgot that! Holy shit! The game actually did the smart thing! Whoa! And then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see. That makes sense. Huh?
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
Why?
The witness has no fingerprints.
And that didn't strike you as suspicious when you first met him? This man ripped all his fingers off. No matter what he's done, you gotta admire the dedication. We all told you, yeah, you did. What? What? No fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneaky little bitch. You burned your fingerprints off to hide your past. If the witness has no fingerprints, then they don't exist! I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No, but I actually had a good idea for once.
Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
That's not a problem for the government at all. No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one!
Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. I didn't think of that. That's crazy. What do I do? Mia.
Well, Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief. I'm so droll.
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. Cross-examine his parrot? Is that a euphemism? What one head doesn't remember, the other might. What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor! The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. I say yes to the dress. Take Mr. Von Karma up?
On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot, and no, it's not a euphemism. It's just a bird. Order! Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Need you even ask? This is a farce. I object.
Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Mr. Von Karma. Not a euphemism this time, anyway. Once we change out defendants, then, maybe we'll see. But I have a right to do as you suggested. I have a right to learn from my elders.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest.
Thank you.
Of course, should you go through with this, and nothing comes of it, then I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy!
Well, still want to go through with your little game?
I don't have another option. Let the parrot take the stand! About 1,000 years my elder in your case, Von Karma. I will cross-examine her, Your Honor.
This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard!
That's because it's your first case against me. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so. Bailiff, bring in the parrot! That's quite a bird. Please, tell us your name? Name! The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Ahem! Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please, Testify for us. Who is your owner? Hello! Hello! Right? Astute. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. And probably the one with the fewest lies. Very well, begin your cross-examination, I guess. Right. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. Is that what you wanted me to say, Maya? I don't know. What do we do? Maya, help. Okay. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talked to her. Right. What do I say? Have we forgotten something? What's your name? What's the safe number? We know that, we have to ask her, has she forgotten something? As I recall, 2 days ago. If I can remember 2 days ago. Polly, Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6! If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something? Hello! Hello! That cold-hearted bitch! That's not what you're supposed to say! Forgot! Something we forgot! Hello! Hello! Uh-oh. It's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
Something the matter, Mr. Wright.
Well, it's not in the... Oh, well, it wouldn't be in the letter anyway. Oh! Court bailiff. Trapped in elevator with the Edgeworths. Memory lost due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Oh. I'm now understanding a bit more why he'd want vengeance. I mean, I already got it, but that's rough, buddy.
My first girlfriend turned into the moon.
So, anyone want to have some fun? The DL6 case incident?
That's quite a large file you have there.
Why, thank you.
Which page is this proof on, then? Show us! We'll stop wasting our time!
Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name? Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. The name sounds similar to Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! It's Yami Yugi, it's Yogi Bear, it's Yami Yogi Bear. Yami Yogi Bear! Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiance's name? Polly Jenkins. Polly?! Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see. I guess that is possible.
Objection.
Bah! That's not sad at all! And now I'm gonna send you to the Shadow Realm. Yup! Oh, right. I did that goofy instead of... I don't know if I have a good you. Hey, boo-boo. And now I'm gonna send you to the Shadow Realm. Yup. That was okay.
Bah! A mere coincidence. That's all.
My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does this make you my granddaughter's fiancé? It's really funny that he skipped out on the opportunity to call us a dog. You'd think he would have gone for that straight away.
She's only 7 years old!
Indeed. Alone it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. He kind of got you there? Oh. Well, honestly, if he was making the 7, I assumed 200. How the fuck does he have a granddaughter? Anyway, whatever. I think he's lying. Oh, I had something and then I completely lost it. Well, whatever. Where am I gonna find that? Nick, we're getting closer. Well, when you find someone you love, look at me in the face and tell me that Von Karma has loved another human person. I dare you. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right. But what? Very well, witness. You may continue. He wanted a legacy. Love is secondary. Bars. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. Maybe I'll get her to say the number of that safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try and get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number to the safe in the shack? 1228! 1228! My, what a reckless parrot! Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, as a matter of fact, I do claim that. Claiming is what I do. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
Ha! Ridiculous! How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Indubitably I am.
Indubitably I am.
Show us your proof! What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Okay. So it's gotta be... It's the file on the DL6 incident again. Yeah, it's got the number right on there. Take this. I assure you, I'm not grasping at straws. This time. I actually do have an idea this time.
The DL6 case file?
Can you trial by combat? I would love to trial by combat with this dusty old fuck. I'd eat him for breakfast.
What is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to that safe number? It's right there on the first page, Your Honor. The case summary? Imagine mud wrestling with Edge. I really need to get him off for murder charges so that we can try that out. Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th? Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah! He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. Get him off murder charges so you can get him off on a honeymoon. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. I'd eat him for breakfast, just like you did yesterday at the police station, Phoenix. Shut up! Maybe skip the trial like comment. Listen! He was armed. It wasn't fair. He was armed and I wasn't. I didn't have time to pick up Maya and swing her around wildly. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. It sounds like you were unprepared. That's fair. I was. I did have a gun in me. No, you're right. It was in my pocket. I did have that gun. It would be really funny if I just pulled out that gun. It'd be hilarious if you had the option to present him evidence and it's just the gun. And then he's like, well, I suppose we're at an impasse because I'm pretty sure that doesn't have bullets in it, but I don't know. And that's a gun. And I do not want to get shot. I'm an old man. You know what that would do to me? Eviscerate me. That's why I want to do it to him in trial by combat. Now this gun was used in 2 murder cases. Yeah! Bah! This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 001 because I'm number 1. This has nothing to do with a date. Nothing. That's enough. Go change your PIN number. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence. That's all. True, that is a possibility. What about 1,000? I don't think he's the type to think of, get into lateral thinking like that. Is your gun loaded with silver bullets, right? No? Then I'm not worried. I know that, that's a catch-all for a lot of supernatural monsters, but the fact that it's so closely associated with werewolves, and that werewolves are my most favorite supernatural creature, and you would put him in the same vicinity as them, hurts. Just don't invite him into your house. Yeah, because I think in some mythos, vampires are also fucked up by silver bullets, and I hate them. So yeah, he's a vampire, and I hate him. I will not let him into my house. This is not the 70s. I am not letting a random person I don't know into my house. Vampires are all over the place. They're fucking everywhere, man. However, the 2 coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately! There's so many old men in this case. I've got 1.5 old man voices. Be nice to me. Witness, tell us your name. Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. He gave me an excuse to change his voice. Oh my god! He got yassified! I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. So I wonder if he does have any memory problems? Because he did still, he had Polly and all of her, remember this, remember that. So it seems like he actually does have some memory issues, just not the ones that, he was using to get away with murder. Acting. for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court.
He activated his Millennium Puzzle. Order! Order! Yanni Yogi! So was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago.
He knew if he waited, he wouldn't be able to get a sob story out.
Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later.
Oh, he did get yassified, right? Like, right?
A package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a minute! Revenge? Against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond.
Taking revenge on an 8-year-old child. That's why he had to wait the 15 years. He's like, I gotta wait till you're grown to fuck you. Nope, not like that. Rewind. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. My karma, where's Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor.
You know what I meant.
I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then, the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is
innocent. In this case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Baby girl! There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are clear to suspicion for this particular case. So I'd like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it.
Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? We do a little murdering to take revenge for a false murder charge. We don't have the fiance anymore. What have we got to lose? Clue cast. One thing. I think that's Mrs. White. One thing. He's eerily quiet. That is true. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. Woo! Woo! Fuck yeah! He did it! We've done it! Woo! That is all. This court is adjourned. You motherfucker. Give me my mouse back. I don't know if it counts as an orgy if there's only 2 people? I guess Larry could be involved. He's straight, but like, he's just there for his bros, you know? Sometimes you just gotta be there for your bros in the orgy. That's just how it is sometimes. It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth! He can watch and keep them hydrated. He's the water boy or whatever the fuck that's called.
Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what?
Nick! Edward is trying to confess! He's gonna say he's guilty! He's gonna tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident! We're fucked! He's gonna tell them he killed his own dad! Uh-oh! What do I do? Well, let's leave it to Edward. I let Larry talk. If I let Larry talk, I gotta let Edgeworth talk. Trust in my boy! Do I trust him to dig his own grave? Yeah. But still, I trust him! No, I'm sure Edgeworth thought about this one long and hard. This isn't my place to interfere. Nick, are you sure? There's nothing we can do about it. This is his problem now.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know. It wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died? Yes, that one. Mm-hmm.
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident. It was me!
Boo! Boo! Lose the shirt! Boo!
Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Well, now we've let Edgeworth talk, and now he can stop talking. Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. You weren't on trial for that. It'll take 4 to 6 weeks to file that paperwork. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial. Right here, right now. We try this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. Thank you for recapping the information we just had provided to us, Judge. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of actions to take. Court is adjourned.
Now quick, Maya, go electrocute Von Karma.
He'll either die or reawaken, and maybe his heart will start moving again, and he'll have, you know, human feelings again.
I'm sorry, right? I just wasted all of your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Does this not say a lot about my whole personality and shtick?
Does this not give you a brief peek into the kind of shit I am thinking about? You're too handsome to kill, unless it's your looks that did the killing. Bum.
I deserve to be punished.
Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. As we've already talked, I'm here all night, folks. As we've already discussed, murder is murder, but manslaughter is manslaughter. This is crazy. Just crazy. Nick? What are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent and in love with me. All in the same trial. I'm gonna prove to him that he's in love with me, so that he knows he can accept himself, and that then we can be together and be in love forever, ever, ever. And also, I'm gonna let him know he's innocent, cause, bestie, the masochism is a great look on you, but you need to get better. Can you prosecute someone who's now an adult for a murder they committed as a prepubescent child, allegedly? Yeah, everything about the optics on this case is crazy. Whether he knows it or not. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. Don't worry about it. He confessed that he did it in court. We're vibes-based lawyering. That truly is. That's what they've got the sign on the door. It says Wright and Co. Law Offices. We're vibes-based lawyering. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. Also, cookies are out of the oven! Cookies! Nice. I hope they are good. Cookies. Cookies. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. And what you said about me being in love with you, why would you say that? Don't you mean you're in love with me? Isn't that the kind of way you would normally say that? We all know I'm in love with and obsessed with you. Everyone else knows that you're in love with and obsessed with me, but you don't know it. Alright, we in it now, boys. We in it now. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge! Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. I mean, the part about your dad being murdered, that wasn't a nightmare. That was real, unfortunately. But the part where you killed him is just a nightmare. Edgeworth, don't you know you're still dreaming right now? Statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I'd like to not cheat with this one. I see! Does the defense have any objections? I'll send some to you and your boyfriend for a good job at winning the trial! Oh, thank you. I'm looking forward to them. No, Your Honor. Come on, Karma, you knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, if that is your real name. 15 years ago,
You mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, 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 please! Shot his head clean off. Took the staff months to get the smell off the elevator. Jeez Louise! That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. I was a nerd like that. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Leaving out the part where you were trying to save your dad who was being assaulted by Yogi. And in definitely a murderous intent kind of way. So, like, not only is this manslaughter, you are actively trying to do, not self-defense, but dad defense.
It was just a tiny disagreement. Just a little words between friends. Nothing so scary.
You're blowing it out of proportion. It was normal. Why are you so sensitive? A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. Objection, Judge. That's all. She didn't call Edgeworth's dad hot. This is a Skywalker? Oh, Skinwalker! Oh! Yes! That's so true. Listen. I know Edgeworth's dad is hot. It's because Edgeworth is hot. The apple did not fall far from the tree. And then it, shot the tree and ran away. Very far. Very, very far. But it's still a apple. Oh, you thought this was a dream? We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! The same claim Mr. Yogi has made. He also made the claim that he had brain damage, which he just admitted was a lie. And also, he didn't have that before. Has his coat always had the black for the collar and cuffs? It wasn't white? There's no reason for me to care about this. Except for that haunting image of my dead father I see every night. It's rough for this one. It's rough, buddy.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Okay. Earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. They began to argue. He fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. Tell me about that. Let me know about that. The gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and that horrible scream. The scream.
It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day.
Okay, time for save scummery. Cause I might have a... Let me see that picture one more again. Now, isn't that funny? Can I... Oh, hell yeah, I did it! Fuck yeah!
So there was only one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. Until the rescuers down under. Showing him the photo of his dead dad as a little girl? Yeah, you're right. Especially with the, like, shit-eating grin I'm probably wearing as I do it. Like, look! I found something! You were wrong! Great. You're really reading the room there, Phoenix.
No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Yeah, you didn't shoot him once, he got shot twice. Take a look at this. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. And in it lies a clear contradiction to Mr. Edgeworth's testimony. Well, I can see the victim, Gregory Edgeworth, lying there. But what do you mean a contradiction? Just as I thought, the judge is clueless, as always. Show the judge the contradiction in the photo! Yeah! Look. I didn't do anything. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see, a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, work with me here. Miles Edgeworth testifies there was only one gunshot. However, according to this photograph, not one, but 2 shots were fired. One shot hit the victim, the other hit the elevator door. I ask you then, why did Miles Edgeworth only hear one gunshot?
This photograph does seem to confirm a second shot. However, when was the hole in the elevator made? It might have been there before the incident occurred. If it was there before, it has nothing to do with this incident.
I don't think they let you use the elevator if it's got a bullet hole in the door. I don't think they let you do that. I don't think they let you do that! Maybe a tiny rat dug a hole through the glass while they were unconscious. Now you're thinking with portals!
Mr. Wright, do you have proof that this bullet hole was caused at the time of the incident?
I know for sure my answer to you, Von Karma, and it's yes! Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Impossible!
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. The glaze. I'm thinking about that glaze. Alright, show us your proof. What do you have that proves the bullet hole in the door was related to this incident? I've got the bullet, yes. Yes. Oh, the glass! There might have been glass on the floor. Yes. The glass, yes. I understand. I comprehended it when I read it, but not when I read it aloud. Alright. Is this what you want? Mr. Wright, please think how we feel having to look at this evidence time and time again. Every time you show us ridiculous evidence, I feel, well, mocked. I mean, I don't really mean any harm by it, Your Honor. I'm just a silly little guy. Not meaning any harm. That's fucked up. I thought for a second I had it because they didn't do the fucking thing, but the music was still going. Okay. Okay. Do I have proof for this? I might just not have the proof for this yet. Yeah. One bullet found in heart. Murder weapon was fired twice. Okay, I guess that. Will this work for you? Your Honor, the answer is in this file.
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Which page shows the link between the DL6 incident and the bullet hole?
Victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. That's where you're gonna be after this trial, in the victim data, cause I'ma bury you! Oh! Looks at Edgeworth. Did I do good? Did I do good? It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Yet the murder weapon was fired twice. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door.
I've been buried before, right? I came back then. I'll come back again if I have to.
The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. But Mr. Wright! But who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course.
I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page.
Case summary? That's on page 1.
Look what is written there.
What, those fantasies were between just me and Edgeworth's eyes? It's just, that was for Edgeworth, not for you.
Not a single clue was found on the scene.
But there was a bullet. Oh, that's a clue! What are you talking about? What do you mean?
If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene.
That Maya had to steal from him. She didn't get tased for nothing. That's what's going on her tombstone. She's gonna die at 98, and it's after getting tased a lot. But she dies in her sleep very happy. But she took every tasing like a champ. Some say it gave her powers. Others say, well, she could already talk to the dead, so. She's gonna die in 2 years at this rate! Listen. She's gonna get arrested in 2 years at this rate, and then Phoenix will die of stress and guilt. He does have a point.
That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth.
Good thing it's logged as evidence that I have right here.
It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door.
something else that was also not found at the scene? Order! I will have order! Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. It is highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. We could check right now! Oh shit, it was under a table the whole time! So, all we have is the single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim.
I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
Gah! How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. It looks like I was Phoenix wrong. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just... When I saw the photograph, I thought that 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it. I thought I'd win. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. She might have brain damage. She grabbed the bullet yesterday and she doesn't remember. We already showed them the bullet that she grabbed, I think. Oh, yeah. The one that we got is the one from his heart. So, we got the killing one. But, she really should check out the hospital, though. But now... I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Is she an orphan? Yeah. Her dad died when she was a kid, and her mom left when she was a slightly older kid. And then her older sister died. Yeah. Maya's in a bad way. But she's got us now. Yep, and her sister died when she was a kid. Yep. Well, yeah, she is still, she's 17, she's still a kid. So yeah, they all died while she was a kid. At varying levels of kid. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. Adopt her as your and Edgeworth's daughter. I've already got the paperwork already! But they said he couldn't sign the papers while he was on trial for murder. So as soon as we get out of here... I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Surprised they even knew that. Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes. I did.
Oh no. He's accepted the guilt. Very well. From Edgeworth's description, it sounded more like manslaughter than murder. Yes, they have several times made the exact, had the exact phrase of murder is murder, and specifically being like, Edgeworth murdered someone, and murder is murder no matter the intent. And every single time, Skits and I were like, that's not true! There's also manslaughter! Will you not think of the manslaughterers? If all murder was the same, then we wouldn't have first and second degree, would we? They just never explain it. There's only murder in this world. Yeah. You can only be guilty of something else if that is your alibi for not murdering someone. It's murder, it's super murder. That's what happens to all of the judges and various attorneys. They get super murdered. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here. Right now. Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I do! I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright? We're running out of time, so we're doing a 30-minute trial for this whole thing. Yeah, come on, boys. Step to it. We gotta skip all the fanfare. You know what? For once, we're doing it Von Karma's way. It's 3 minutes, everybody. Come on, people. Let's hurry it up. I have an objection. Your Honor. I object.
Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Oof. Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh no. It must exist. The second bullet. Ooh! What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist? But where? Someone took it. He's going insane from the stress. You know what? Honestly, that's so fucking fair. It seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor! I've had a realization. Or a horrifying mental health effect. The second bullet. It existed. There was a voice in my head that gave me the answer. It's not cheating either. It's real and not cheating. What? But we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here, man. It's not cheating if they're dead! It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer!
The murderer! Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet. But why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright, especially because there was like a blackout at the time. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? The murderer had to find it, the murderer didn't need it. Totally grasping at straws this time. A ghost voice said. Okay, because I remember, but I don't remember how to get there. The murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Bah! The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
I was gonna admit it.
Had to take it.
Had to take it? The murderer? What does that mean?
You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Go crazy.
Go stupid. Haven't you ever wanted to go apeshit? Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene, but, the murderer had to take the bullet. Pull out the gun, Phoenix. Take your revenge on Von Karma. Right here. Do it, Phoenix. Had to, Mr. Wright? What do you mean? Well, for instance... For instance what? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer? The bullet hit the murderer? Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. Show how much of a failure it is in front of everyone. Yes! Get his ass! You know? Like, you know? So how did it hit him? It did go through the window, right? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time, let me get this straight. Present company accepted. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot. And they left with the second bullet still inside of them? Thus leaving only one bullet at the crime scene? Yes. I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. Oh my god. The other two people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. We love unfalsified evidence. It's so rare, but we love it so. So that would mean... the murderer came from outside, yes. Which now means that my client could not have murdered his father. The two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. At this point, they are the future murderer, unless they have already murdered, in which case, yeah. How do we know a wizard didn't teleport in and shot him and left? Because if a wizard's gonna teleport in, everything's gonna be on fire by the time they leave. That's just how wizards are. The boy loses consciousness. Wait, there's a fourth guy now? We are desperately hoping that there's a fourth guy now. It's him, Mr. Fourth Guy. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. So they pass out like 5 seconds before the door opens. Actually, I wonder if the gun firing off would have done something, like, to the oxygen, because they had such limited oxygen. Or even maybe, like, the sound, like, because they were so... Or did he just stand there with a bullet in his arm until they passed out? That's so funny. That's so funny. I like that one. Ooh, am I gonna do a murder? Not yet. Am I gonna do a murder now? Not yet. Both are absurd. I mean, you're not wrong. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say. That's my whole thing, Your Honor. You can tell I am grasping. But you can never deny the possibility of what I'm saying. What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! I can't prove the possibility, but you can't deny it either. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? Oh, I saw the weight. I saw the weight. If the first bullet blew a hole in the glass, then the oxygen would have started leaking into the elevator. Oh yeah, that's true. Wait, what if Von Karma shot him? Von Karma is like, I've got it! I need to make Edgeworth the greatest prosecutor, and for that, I gotta kill your dad! Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. My friend Skit said it first, but... Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday?
Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record.
Wow.
It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting.
What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Maya, you're a genius! You solved it! You did! Which would mean... It could only mean one thing. Wait, I'm a genius? Yes, Skits, you're a genius. I wanted to let the suspense build a little bit, but... He was the murderer in the DL6 incident? He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma. See, this is one of the reasons I love these games, because it makes you feel like a genius. Now, Von Karma, strip. No one wants to see that. Edgeworth, lose the shirt. Oh, man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Oh, I skipped part of your line, sorry. No, Your Honor. Maya needs the confidence boost after getting shot by Von Karma yesterday. Tase shot. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, she has been really putting in the work on this case, and she's been feeling so bad. It was only 600,000 volts. She can walk it off. I did also get tased, but... No one cares. No one cares. That's not important. That's not important to Phoenix's story. Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murder came from outside. She is a tiny child. Tiny child with many volts. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh, should I come out and say it now? Say it now, save it for a better time. The dramatic bitch in me wants to save it for another time, but I don't think I have anything else I can, like, bluster about first. The suspect is the prosecutor. You mean Miles Edgeworth? No! Your Honor. Am I the prosecutor now, at this point? But Maya was the one who was beating herself up over it. She's also the one who's still electrocuting people a day later. Yes, Maya was the one beating herself up over it, and we need to fix that, because she's perfect and should be very kind to herself. Just generally. Your Honor! Perfection is not needed to necessitate kindness. Maybe a few more shocks and she'll chill out. If she could shock Von Karma, I think she'll be feeling great. There is a suspect. One Lone suspect. Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking! For what? Von Karma! Also, this shit is just a K-drama. You're so true. If you've watched Suspicious Partner / Love in Trouble, I think those are its two English names, starring Ji Chang-woo, and I can't remember the actress's name. It's all about him being a shitty prosecutor who, like, he finds someone who's like, oh, this person's actually innocent, so I'm gonna, like, take the biggest L and give up the case because they're being framed. But so he's so Edgeworth coded. Like, it's just Edgeworth in an alternate universe. It's a really good show. At least his parts in it are. I love him. The prosecutor was the murderer all along. Von Karma. Von Karma? Look at his face! You mean the Von Karma? The prosecutor? The one standing right over there? Is this even the end of the game? Does it get crazier from here? This isn't the end of the game, and yes, it does! This is, like, kind of the last case is kind of separate from the others, but, so there's that, but, no, we still got another case after this. And that one, I don't remember very well, so I'm gonna be very bad at it. This already feels peak crazy. That's the great thing about this game. 1, they make you feel like a genius. 2, you keep thinking, oh, okay, this is the peak moment. We're interrogating the parrot. This is the peak absurdity. Oh, nope, we found something else. Oh, no, oh. The peak just keeps going, huh? Huh. It's such a good series, because there are several, like, moments I can think of just off the top of my head, having not played them again in a really long time. Like, some stuff that would blow this out of the water. They'd be like, oh, that's just normal. But, of course, here in the first game, it's like, whoa! They're really good. This game is great with people. It is! The characters are so much fun. Bah! You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? The cases seem mostly self-contained, and it's just wild fun. Yes, they are mostly self-contained. The, like, through line is with the, attorneys, various, and, like, the side characters. It's easy to jump in. It's so good. I'm definitely planning on streaming more of it. I'm planning on streaming the whole dang series. But also, if the game looks interesting to play to you, I'd highly recommend it. It's just, it's really fun. So I'm playing it again after so many years. Because you took a vacation for several months, starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from this incident. Fascinating. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no. Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. It could have been a woman. Or an Ambini. Honestly? Wow, shocker. Von Karma is a little bigoted. Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is! It's no use. Edgeworth? I know Von Karma. Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He did murder a guy for breaking his leaderboard streak. Yeah, like, I don't know if we should be praising this guy too much. He did have, like, a full-on gamer crash-out moment. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Nobody's that perfect! So what, Nick? A gamer crash out moment is a great way to phrase murder. Honestly, I'd feel less embarrassed having a murder gamer crash out than what it usually refers to, which is just being awful and usually saying a slur. It's like, guys, I was just heated gamer moment. It's like, okay, sure. Murder is pretty bad. Murder is pretty bad. I'll give you that. It's pretty bad. Unless... No, it's pretty bad. Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? I'd rather someone call me a slur than murder me. It might depend on the person. Preferably neither. You know what? That's so true. Preferably neither. That's so true. The gamers should stop... the gamers have to stop killing and throwing slurs at people. This is what the gamers are doing. We have to stop them in their heated moments. Only the gamers. Only gamers do this. You're not a real gamer unless... That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean, then? That bullet has to be somewhere. But where?
Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
What do you mean he can't pull bullets out himself? You just grab tweezers. I mean, true. I think it's more that the risks of infection or, like, deep hurting me so that he has to go to the hospital anyway is more of a concern. It'll hurty, but he can. That's true. That's true. Don't doubt him, you know. So, do we think it's possible to prove that Von Karma was shot? You know what? I think I do have evidence to prove that. Now, some of y'all might not remember this, because you might not have been there when we had the scene where we got this evidence. But we do have it. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know how you like it so much. What? The evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... I know I'm right, but I would love to save. No, I saved before, it's fine. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I ask, where is that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. No offense, I don't think you can do that. I mean, it's also the only way I can prove anything is with evidence. Using a metal detector on him, that's right! It's go time, baby! We in it now! You don't mean... Would that go through that much flesh? He can't have that much flesh. He's all skin and bones. It's probably just skin, bones, and dust. I'm sure it could work. I do. There's the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. He would get dinged every time he went through a metal detector then. Bro. He starts wearing, like, metal other stuff so he can just be like, yes, I'm going to set it off. Leave me.
Is that even possible? For all these years?
Well, there's one way to find out. He got a hip replacement just for this. Like, honestly, that would be the smart thing to do. We could use this metal detector. I got it from the detective. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find. And then I'm gonna run you over with a car. Oh! I refuse.
You refuse? But refusing this means...
Nice watch. I'll take that as evidence for later.
You acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you? Order! Order!
That's not what that means. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Listen. The judge can't know. He can't know. Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. The judge is like, he doesn't want this. That means he's guilty.
Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing.
Nick, what does this mean? I don't know. But we have to give it a shot. Bang! Well, that did solve a problem. What if he just runs for like 15 minutes? Oop. I don't know if Von Karma can run for 15 minutes. It reacted! And evades the statute of limitations. Von Karma's role in all of this is so funny in retrospect. It's so fucking funny. And just gets charged with evading court. If he makes a run for it, then have Maya pat him on the back. Yeah, let's get this motherfucker. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet! Let's get it out right now. Mr. Von Karma. You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. I got a dirty hunting knife. I can carve it out of his shoulder right now. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. Shoulder wounds can be deadly. If Von Karma were still alive, he'd be lucky to be that way. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. See, normally I would call shenanigans, but if you told me, I bet that Von Karma's been shot at multiple times, I'd believe you. I'd believe you.
But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove? I have no obligation to prove anything.
It is Mr. Right who must prove something here.
He's kind of right. Yeah, for once he kind of is. One of those previous judges didn't go down easily.
Not I.
Mr. Right? Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't. You don't have any of the DL6 incident evidence.
I'm just gonna real quick. We're kind of just going with the flow. Let me consult my brain voice. That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday!
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Right.
No. I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
You see, I'm on my shit now. You were close. 1 day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof.
What?
Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. Like this! And here's my final proof.
Eat it!
That's a bullet?
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
Oh, we know what it is! We know what it is! You don't have to... You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. We could analyze both bullets. Was it really only 2 days? Feels like months now. I still remember in one of my first streams of Case 4, I was like, this is my favorite case, so I'm gonna go through it so fast. And then just so much stuff happened, and I've been dragging it out so long. We still have to take it out of his shoulder in like 2 hours. Yeah, just chop off his arm. Then, if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Wait, did he shoot Gregory with the same gun he got shot with? Short answer, yeah. Oh, he's crashing down now! Oh, but why? We'll get his whole crash out story. He'll probably explain. He's making horrible noises. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Did he just stumble across it and shoot him? Wait, I know.
Help! I can't breathe!
Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier.
Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air! Get away!
Get away from my father! Bang! Scream.
It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
Mr. Von Karma? Nothing to do with the trial. Somebody just opened a window curtain and the sunbeam hit the prosecutor. Nothing to do with the trial. Oh, this one has something to do with the trial, though. Only you would dare defy me. I'm right here. So, it was you. You and your father are my curse. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death! Death! 15 years earlier.
Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry.
Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Wow!
Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I had ever known. Me? Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then
they really just let him wander into the records room whenever he wants. Yeah, they really do. They're like, oh, you're a prosecutor? Yeah, go right in.
Then there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all laying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then.
He really did just walk in and walk in and shot him. Yes, he did! Yes, he did!
The murder was just so convenient! I knew then it was destiny!
Also, they passed out literally 1 second before the doors opened. Yeah. Wasn't great.
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi.
I love that everyone's like, he spoke through a medium. It's not that she lied or was a fraud. Like, that's what the media says, but no one who actually worked on the case is like, oh, she was a fraud. They're like, his spirit said this. It said it.
He was fooled! It was the perfect crime!
Gumshoe let Phoenix and Maya into the records room unsupervised a day or 2 ago. That police station is very lax. Yeah, in this one, a different police officer let us in. One that we, didn't know well. And he let us in because Von Karma was in there. A super planned out crime! I was given the perfect crime, and I did none of the work myself. That's how it went off so well. And then he tased you in the records room. Yes! And no one noticed!
Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge!
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it! Bang!
Only 2 gunshots. That's normal for that building. Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later, Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
you were innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty! That's 2 in 1 day, motherfuckers! That's a new record! Woo! That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh, come on. We don't get like a pizza party? I mean, Von Karma can't come, but no one was gonna invite him anyway. Nick! We did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. You don't get a guilty verdict for Von Karma? No, they don't show the guilty verdicts for, the person who really does it. Because, while that is the way that you win, technically all you're trying to do is prove that your client is innocent. They just tack on the, oh, and also find the real culprit no matter what. They get shot out back, I gotcha. Exactly! He's gone upstate. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! He gets old yeller? He was an old yeller, as you might say. I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. Well... So, it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
I'm not sure how to say this. You remember those unnecessary feelings that you have saddled me with? Real line from the game. Not gay at all. Well...
I know. Try thank you.
I see. I was gonna say I'm gay. Do you wanna fuck me? But you know, that'll work too.
Here's to a new beginning with me by your side. Yeah!
Thank you. Right.
You're welcome. Could never forget, Edgeworth. I think you could have done better than that.
Sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You saw the man who raised me for 15 years!
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there.
Woo! Amazing, pal! You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal.
And tonight, let's party! Dinner's on me! I heard someone mention pizza. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. Edgeworth is too busy. They'll just continue their hate-fucking relationship as they fight each other in trial, but love each other at home. They've got such strong work-life balance. Incredible. That's
That's how you say thank you. With food.
I see.
Whoop!
I feel foolish.
Don't worry, take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it.
It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. This off edge, you could say.
Hey, y'all!
I'm 23 years old, but have been emotionally stunted due to the trauma of my feeling at fault for the murder of my father.
Yup!
Guys, I'm a little emotionally stunted. Could you maybe give me a little bit of room?
Howdy, y'all! Lotta! Y'all were great in there.
Thank you.
Yo, Edgeworth, congrats!
Thank y'all very much.
He's trying so hard!
That must have been a long day for Edgeworth. Yeah!
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course.
She's a former witness, for anyone who missed it, so she was trying to get his ass thrown in jail.
Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Yeah, well, let's let bygones be bygones, eh?
He went from being accused of one murder to being accused of another murder to finding out who really murdered his father all in like 3 days. Yeah, and also finding out like that the person he not replaced, but you know what I mean, the person he replaced as his, mentorial figure was the murderer. So yeah, it's a lot of Edgeworth and Shinwell Johnson swapping war stories about correct use of the terms y'all and yins. Yeah! Yeah! That would be great. They would be fun. Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta?
Who, me? I went back to college.
He just needs a single day off and good night's rest, and he'll be back on the job.
I gave up trying to be an investigative I was trying so hard to say reporter. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick.
Really? That's too bad.
Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh?
It's over, Nick. My life is over.
Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now?
Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world, man. You don't look sick.
It's Kianse. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick!
Did another one of his girlfriends die? No! But close! She moved to Paris! She's leaving me behind!
Well, I'm guessing you didn't ask if
you could go with her, I'm guessing, so... Should have seen that coming. Her plane crashes in a mysterious accident! No, she saw the signs and she's like, I will not live through this relationship. You're great, but I gotta go! Yo, Edgy, there you are! Yes, here I am. Yins. It's a very fun word. Yes, here I am.
Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration.
Celebration? That's unusual for you.
Harry Butts, you come along to that too. My treat, pal.
Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it.
Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me.
When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry. Right. Yep, what's up? That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it. So do y'all remember? Y'all remember Phoenix's entire reason for trusting Larry and Edgeworth / his reason for becoming a defense attorney? Yeah. Well, yeah. That's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes. It's $38, right? Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little. It's not a lot either. $38 exactly? Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38? No. No! Larry, it was you! What are you so surprised about, right? Huh? Larry was absent that day from school, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. Getting schooled by your boyfriend.
I don't mind if I do.
I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. Right. You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know! Really, right. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. This is funny since this is your defining moment at becoming a defense attorney and you had it completely wrong and Edgeworth's entire reason for becoming a prosecutor was also wrong. Exactly! They're both stupid, Your Honor! They're made for each other! They're like, I have A and B, now I must make it to Q. Oh my god, they're so dumb, I love them. I love them. Yes, but Edgeworth's reason is so much more valid. Yeah. But also, his was wrong and mine was right, so... His reasoning was valid, but... the outcome, Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me!
Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, are we joking about that now? Okay, I'd say so, yes. He sure won't have to reckon with that fact for the rest of his life. A little soon, Maya. There you have it. Maya knows that Edgeworth has no friends, and that therefore, as soon as he goes home, he will internalize all of this. And so she needs to start getting the jokes out now, because then he'll be thinking, oh yeah, they were making those dumb jokes, instead of, oh, I'm a terrible person. Like she's laying the groundwork for necessary distance. Cause he'll just go home and spiral. And he needs one good night's sleep. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. We found the silver bullet in this case. Ain't that right, Edgeworth? Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I'd known, I'd have become a prosecutor! The same goes for me, only the other way around. Oh, hey! $38 sounds like a lot of lunch money to have lying around at one time. Oh yeah, they explained to us that the lunch money, they bring it in once a month, and it would cover their month's expenses. They're literally saying he's too emotional! It's true! Stop shaming him! He's the most competent person here, aka the one who won the fucking trial. Actually, technically, Maya did win it for us. Maya did do this big solve. Technically. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father. Undefeated record. Oh, 1 month? Okay. I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. That's also why I have all these masochistic tendencies, if you would like to discuss them at some point. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Edgeworth. Want to switch, right? Hey y'all, line up! I'll take a photo! Hey, photo time! Let's go! Stop flirting, we have to take pictures. And after that, dinner on me! Show us the picture, show us the picture, show us the picture. I wanna see. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Wow! He's asking if Edgeworth is a switch. Edgeworth is like, don't say you're just a bottom, don't say you're just a bottom, don't say I'm a switch! Yeah! Totally! I know what I'm doing. They went out without Edgeworth. That's so fucked up. December 29, 5 a.m. Whoa. I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. Yes, you should go back to sleep. What the fuck's wrong with you? What's this? A letter? Have fun with all those emotions on your own, Edgeworth. Okay, peace. Bye. Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. We're going to go celebrate our victory without you. Love you. Kisses. Bye-bye. I never should have drunk that last shot of tequila after Maya dipped her finger in it. But I couldn't. I was useless. So, I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium, for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Automod had to check that message for some reason. Yeah, they're suspicious on, phrases involving the digits on the hand. Where do you go for spirit medium school? Actually, she hasn't told us, I don't think. We know that she's, like, from the mountains, but that's all we know. Goodbye, Nick. What? What? Goodbye? What time is it? Ah! The first trains for the mountains have already left! To the station! Just go with her. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! So, you're leaving? Can you just take the train if you know what mountain? I don't know if he does know what mountain. He just knows mountains. Maybe there's like a mountain range that has several stops. Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Maybe in trial, but what about my, like, daily life? I'll forget to feed myself. Be good, okay? Be good. Hey! Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. And I'm still not paying you. How about some sort of training and exposure program instead? Oh no! Detective Gumshoe helped, and Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. If we're gonna say that Grossberg helped, then we're saying you helped. But you were the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya some evidence to cheer her up. It's this one, right? A bullet? Actually, Von Karma did assault a minor as well. Yeah, he fucking did! You're right! Bro! This guy sucks! Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. You got tased like a champ! And you were the one who gave it to me. Well, and I did jumpstart that one stalled car while I was wandering around outside the courthouse. You know, I'm very useful in life, but surprisingly, I'm not as useful in a courtroom. But she is. Nick! Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. And that's real and true. I'll be back soon. She's like a Swiss Army knife! Yeah, Maya Fey is truly the Swiss Army knife of people. Huh? I'm gonna complete my training and come back. Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. He folded so fast. As soon as he heard the, oh, you'll come back? He was like, okay. Anything so that you'll actually come back. I'll miss you so much. You're the only friend I have who isn't, like, constantly putting me through dire stress. You put me through, not regular stress, enhanced stress, but more enjoyable. I don't know about that. Choo-choo! So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Yay. Oh, she's so cute! Thanks, Nick. And now the office is alone for just you and Edgeworth. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page. And say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters. Spoiler alert, minus Maya. Ha!
don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim? Yes, Your Honor? Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. I now have 4 cases under my belt. I'm basically an expert. Oh, okay, so, like, I knew that the... Hey, pal! Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh? Huh? Nick? Nah, haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now, yeah. How do you keep finding women who want to date you? From what I saw, this is the finale of the Game Boy version, and the DS added the 5th trial. Oh, okay. So this will have the 5th trial, but it does have this, like, mini ending. Ooh, right? I hear he's been busy lately, you know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. That makes a lot of sense. Yes. Yes, because I had the DS version originally. And I did play this case, and I was like, why the fuck are you making me play the case without Maya? Phoenix Wright? Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for. Yes, oh, you should know I've taken over management of the Great Water Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Why is there credits before the 5th trials? Because everyone's gonna fucking die. Ahem!
Oh, it's you, Phoenix Wright? Ah, yes, me as understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see.
Masakazu was a bitchin' name.
Phoenix Wright? Is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix.
Did you know that they're finally putting a DVD and one of them said, not that I know what DVD is or anything, I don't know, I was supposed to... I'm so glad that I didn't have to voice her so much more, she talked so fast! I'm pleased to announce The Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a big one. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye until the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know?
Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at, anyway?
Who is talking to these people? Because they're talking about Maya and Phoenix. Whoomst is this? Right? Who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess. All right. But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her, the one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy of my tender age. Kid, I trust you as far as I can throw at you. That's why I made the thumbnail for that video, you crying. The waterfall meditation joke comes full circle! Huh, me? I've been trained to become a paranormal photographer. You know that picture I took of everyone? Well, just behind them there's a ghost! For real. Now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Why did she say behind them when she is objectively in front of everyone? We can see that Maya's in front, and she's in front of her. Wow! Phoenix Wright! Oh shit. Bum bum bum! A brand new episode has been added. Did you put, yes, I want to save my progress. And then I have to go. I can't start the next case. Are you gonna start me off on the next case immediately? Oh, sure is. Okay, we'll watch this little cutscene thingy, and then we'll... Yeah. She's dumb. I know, I love her. Woo! Who's the female Digimon protagonist? You mean Rika? The one from... Tamers? Whoa! Whoa. There's a lot happening right now. Oh, I mean the girl in the thumbnail wearing Digimon goggles. Oh, I just realized that's what you meant when you said it. Well, we're gonna find out, but not this time. And I'll actually let us watch that overview again. It's Miyamaya's twin sister. There just keep being more of them. By God, they're multiplying.
Okay, let's go to... Oh yes, I'm an anime girl now. Waha! Waha! I've ascended.
Woo! Technically, we beat the first Phoenix Wright game. Woo! Good trial, isn't it? It's so much fun. It's so over the top. It's so angsty. I love it so much. Only 2 more to go. Now, well, if we are counting all of them and future games, then I've got like 20. And a bunch of other games. Yup! And I am looking forward to it so much. Because this isn't even my favorite of the Ace Attorney series games. It's my second favorite. I love the first game so much. But it's when we get into Great Ace Attorney that I'm gonna be like, no, now this is when they were really doing something. They're really doing something in all of their games, but, you know. I have some vested interest. Oh, that went great, I think. Let's see if I can find someone to raid. Oh yeah, and I did a decent length stream today. Great, great. I was worried it was going on too long. Wahoo! Alright, let's see. Let's raid. Okay, first I'm gonna see if, there's anyone I know. Nathan's other show, one of the other members of Drawfee, is streaming with his wife, and they're playing the Stanley Parable. Let's go say hi to them. They don't look in chat very much, so you don't have to worry about if you just want to lurk. But yeah, let's go check them out. All right. Thank you guys for joining me so much. This is so much fun, and it's fun because I have, people with me for it. Good game, and have a good evening, Joy. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you, guys. Thank you. As always, I have been the Joy Beyond the Void, and this has been gaming. Bye!